for today's work with Typing Club, I want to talk to you about using K and D and S and L. And we'll also talk a little bit about how I can use all of those on the home row when I am starting to type. Big thing is that you're going to keep these fingers in kind of like a claw. They need to stay together. We're not going to have them hunting and pecking, and these fingers go on the bumps. They don't move out as you continue to move. You want to make sure that when you're typing with your K and your D that you're using these middle fingers, and then you're going to use what's called your ring finger, this finger here, your one that is near your pinky, um, for your S and your L. So let's get started with it. So I'm here on one of the student computers. It's got the level K and D on here. And my goal within here is to make sure that I'm really accurate. I'm not too worried about the speed with this. Here, I'm going to start by taking my pointer fingers and finding the bumps and that F and that J. My other fingers rest on the keys next to it. So my middle finger is on the D over here, and my other middle finger is on the K over here. I'm not going to worry about the other keys just yet because I'm only doing K and D. Here, what I want to do is I want to think to myself, D's on this side on my left, K is on my right, D, K. And I'm going to keep my fingers down here as I type. So watch, as I work, K, K, use my space bar to do this, D, D, space, D, D, K, K, space. And it's going to have this here. Again, all my other fingers are anchored, keeping them in place as you go. If I were to continue on and move on to the next level here, my L and my S level, same idea here that you would have for your K and D. So my L, it's a little further out. So over on this one, it's down here in my ring finger down on my right side. My S is here. Again, find my bumps. So this one's a little harder for me because our fingers that are out here towards my pinky, they're not as maybe as useful as I would say your pointer finger and your middle finger tend to be. So I'm going to come through here. Notice my other fingers stay on their keys. I sometimes start to pick them up a little bit. I want to make sure that I keep them on here, that my fingers stay anchored. Oh, I got that one wrong. That's okay. If I get it wrong, not a big deal. Keep on going. Don't backspace. No backspacing. Okay? Keep your fingers down and then continue to use them. So today, make sure that you are typing using L and S, K and D. Do at least 5 times with each one. Try to get yourself to 5 stars. Set a goal for yourself. Keep typing.